5 hitting. 0-1 count. Top of the first. Here's the next. That's ball.
Okay, reserve varsity. Who we got out there, Chad?
Bryce Hanson pitching. Abe Mickle catching. Taven Rich manning first base. Hunter manning second base. Mitchell Rader at short, and Thane Chapin at third. Liam Onen in left. Aaron Bramer in center. And Jack Bowman in right.
All right.
Here's the 2-1. That's strike 2. 2-2.
I got to switch scoreboard back. It's still from the varsity game. We don't want to look at that no more. So the word is, this game will be 5 innings or an hour and a half, whichever comes first, right?
Abe Mickle puts a nice form tackle on the drop third strike. Tackles the runner and tags him out. I'd say it's pretty good form. He wrapped his arms, kept his head up. Coach?
Let's talk about blocking the ball first, all right?
It's that heads-up football they teach.
So, Kevin, since Ray's going to let his players come talk to me in the game, you think your quarterback can come up when he's not on his field?
I can send Ray up. That's all right. That's not a big deal. You let me know when you want him.
Did you send Cannon up in between series?
I thought we're talking about Ray.
2-0.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having Ray. He knows how he talks, man. When he joined us for basketball, man, he had some thoughts.
You're just finding that out now, Dale.
Hanson trying to pitch around Dickman here. Diekman. Yep.
Diekman walks.
Pitched him carefully. That's can't do any damage when we walk him. So he's on first.
Let's have fun.
This is gonna bring up. Here's Mr. Strikeout from the first game, number 21, Keaton Murphy, back now. I bet he swings this game. And here's the first pitch to him. All strike.
Wow, you set him up perfectly.
Oh boy, and,
all right, time for popcorn break for me already.
now I see the fans are starting to pile in here to watch Taven Rich play first. This is and there's his first opportunity.
Foul
ball. Almost had it.
Taven Rich, otherwise known as a starting running back for the Maquoketa Cardinal football team.
Well, he's the third down back, I believe, this year.
I think we're going to put him in the slot receiver
position. He's going to be third down back and passing downs to the. There, it gets a play, knocks it down, steps on first, looks at second. Just like he's done his whole life, been grinding all his life.
Kevin, anything you want to add to that commentary? We got an extra headset available now if you'd like to join.
Well,
tell us what you really think.
Well,
have you got a new starting left tackle to replace him since you're moving him to the backfield?
Well, I know one position he won't play, and that's tight end.
Oh. How are we supposed to get first-round draft choices to go to Iowa from here if we won't have a tight end?
There are offensive tackles in this for quarterbacks.
Oh, so
yeah,
there's a chance.
Most of them are quarterbacks. So a 2-0 count here to Gordy Field. I think he's the pitcher this game. So Hanson, next one home is a ball. It's 3-0. He's being selective with his pitches here. Doesn't want to give him anything too good. So I can verify that Jackson Stoffen, the pitch the first game, is a big dude. I stood next to him when I went down there.
And you're not a small dude either.
I mean, he's tall. He's probably, I bet he's 6'5". I mean, standing side by side, you couldn't tell much of a difference. I'm 5'9", but there's the next by Hanson. That's fouled back. Full count now. So 2 outs.
Our camera's kind of crooked on screen, Chad. To me.
Because it's up on this thing.
Oh, there you go.
There's a foul out of play. Runner was going. So everybody's anxious to see what our batting order is this game. Got a full house up here in the.
Any PA notes or anything for this, huh?
Got full house up here in the booth. All 3 benches are full. There's ball 4. Runner's going to take third. That's going to bring up Stoffen. Going to have a courtesy runner. That's going to be number 14, Parker Siebert. He's going to run for the pitcher. So here's the first. Just outside, ball 1.
Just a little staleness to this popcorn here tonight.
I don't think your mic's on.
It's not? You sure?
I can't. Well, maybe it is. I just can't hear you.
It's registering it.
Pop
Maybe
out
not.
Foul out of play.
If you would shut up long enough, I could talk. No, it's not. What's going on here?
Now I can hear you. Kai, did you get anything?
Test. There it goes. Just
So,
wasn't picking it up right.
1-1 count. Runner takes off from first. Mickle blocks.
Your gain's a little higher than mine now. I'll turn that up. There we go. You hear that really good now? Barge coming through.
So runner's on second and third. 2 outs. Oh, I don't know how he's laying off these. That was just a little low. 3-1. Cardinals are losing 6-0. St. Louis, that is. And there's a ground ball to short.
You got to hurt a little faster than that.
Pat, and he almost beat it out.
Luckily, he had a slower runner, but that took way too much time.
Yeah, he sat back on that, and then he did the double tap.
But no runs.
No. Hanson used his pitches effectively.
Oh, is Caden going to come up first? Are you first?
Cardinals? Cardinals won?
Are you coming up here first?
They're losing 6-0.
Are you coming up here first?
Marlins.
Okay. Come on up.
Yeah.
Who's on the hill for the Cardinals, or was on the hill?
Michaelis.
Get the headsets over there. If you want to sit there, should reach. Oof.
I want to be able to see too.
Okay, test.
I can hear you.
Okay, we're meant to. Can we hear you? Put the mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
Hello.
There you go. So joining us in the booth is senior Caden Scott. Like I said, first game we'll have some of these varsity players that aren't playing here in the reserve game come on up and have a little chat with them. As Caden, I'm sure this is your third year starting, and this year's been a lot different story than the last 2 years. You got 7 wins already on the season, and that matches the total from the last 2 seasons. So you got to be kind of happy with that at the beginning of the year.
Well, I've already matched my first 2 years in 1 year, so I mean, feels good that it's consistent, and we're still about only 1/4 the way through the season.
We're creeping up on halfway.
I mean, it's still a good number. Consistent,
Yeah.
feels good. Innings are quicker, so I'm not out
Numbers
there in the
ahead.
outfield as long.
Thomas
Yeah,
Crossland.
definitely. Yeah, it's a little different culture right now, I think,
Yeah.
going on.
A lot more focus and confidence is going through, and we have a lineup that 1 through 9 can do everything. Confidence in everybody.
So Thomas Crossland grounds out to start the bottom of the first for Cardinals. They'll bring up junior Jack Bowman to the plate. First pitch is inside to Bowman, 1-0.
Yeah.
Caden, you've been dealing with some injury issues and missed a few games, but is it all healed now?
I wouldn't say 100%, but definitely playable and a lot better than it was last week when I was playing with it. But it doesn't hurt near as much. I do have some squirmy moments where I feel it and I kind of squinch my face.
Do you know who Roger Dorn is?
Do not.
Major League, remember?
Dad was calling you Roger Dorn.
No, I was trying.
Why is that?
Oh, you have to watch the movie.
Get in front of the ball, Dorn.
I have it right here in my contract. Says I don't have to do any.
I took one of those off the eye last
unnecessary.
year. I got a TV contract coming up. Anyway,
Oh, big cut by Bowman.
swing and a miss.
Reminds me of his dad's swing at times.
Free swinger?
Now, I know most of our listeners know that Kevin was on the 1983 state champion baseball team.
He was in charge of the water coolers, wasn't he?
I think he was a catcher, weren't you? Yep.
So, Caden, you looks like you might be playing a new position here for the next bit here, at least, huh?
Yeah, I mean, first came out there, varsity action, first ever time playing first base in probably my 12 or 13 years of baseball, and had a lot to learn. I mean, had a lot of going through my mind. The balls were hitting the air, and I was kind of like thinking too fast. Where do I need to be at this moment? A lot going through my head, and one of the times I even forgot where the bag was and kind of panicked.
But you made the tag. To
Yeah.
get the guy out.
Got a lot to learn. Just got to use my IQ and get used to it. I talked to the coaches and said I'd get a little bit more practice in.
Our coaches.
Yeah.
North Scott coach is going to practice him.
Hey, while you're over here coaching the runners, you got any insight for me?
And the Dodgers called Wells after the game.
That's better than the Yankees.
Oh.
But I feel I didn't do too bad for my... It's a hard position. I have a new respect for it, definitely. A lot of thinking that goes on, a lot of movement. Every play, you have something to do.
How was your comfort level with the first baseman's glove? Because that's something new for you, too.
It's long that I usually have. I'm not used to like an 11-inch glove like some infielders. You know, I'm used to the 12 and 12 and a half. So the length was nice. I felt pretty comfortable with it, to be honest.
Well, that'll strike out will end the inning for the Cardinals, so no score here. Cardinals will come back and take the field. Chad, what do you have questions for Caden?
Well, you know, playing a new position, getting used to a new glove over there.
You are not here tonight, are you? Can someone go find Chad Coakley for me?
So what you guys have some problems with that pitcher in the first game?
Confidence maybe was low. You know, we're playing a 4A team. Maybe that's in our head. And he wasn't overpowering. Threw more balls than strikes. Definitely some looking at.
I
To
seem
do.
just a little flat today. Does
Yep.
anything contribute to that? you
Well, I do have one thing to say. Our game's at 5, and coaches had to show up at 2, and we sat in the clubhouse for about an hour and a half doing nothing because we didn't hit on the field because it was raining.
think? Oh.
So I think we were a little flat because we sat in the clubhouse for a while.
So you think it's a coaching error?
I wouldn't say coaching, but I think we could have been a little bit more useful with the hour and a half in the clubhouse.
Headed up to the gym and there's no drop down nets. and got
Doing
some
something.
swings
I
in.
mean, we were just in there kind of goofing off, which is always good. And maybe it gets our mind off baseball, and it can be better. But it shows that we weren't completely ready to come out and play at 5.
That was a long game. Abe Mick with the throw down here.
So you got a big graduation party coming up Saturday.
Yeah, 1 to 4, 313 South Olive Street. If anybody wants to come join in,
Heard you're having tacos.
taco bar fajita.
What'd you call me?
Fujihita.
I think he just called me a fat cheetah.
Ball outside from Hanson.
Oh. Yeah, Abe Mickle thinking, keep him loose, throw the ball, he's got to jump to get it, keep him stretched out. Most catchers don't think of those things.
Then the following week, following Saturday, you have to take a trip over to Oskaloosa for orientation at William Penn, right?
Yeah.
On the weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
Hopefully I find out who my roommate is finally.
When do you move in?
August 22nd, 23rd. So I got about a month and a half left.
Haven't heard when the actual fall baseball starts yet, though,
No.
right?
I'm guessing it's in the fall.
I'm sure as soon as we get on
Jesus
campus, they'll have
H.
us going through workouts. And
Oh, Captain Obvious. 3-1 count here. No outs.
Once again, if you want to meet and greet with Chad, just show up at John Deere in Dubuque tomorrow, is it?
You better get there early.
I got a question for you, Chad.
Yeah.
What's the motivation behind Kai's haircut?
Chase Grunwald.
Well, it's supposed to be just flipped over, but it keeps going over on him. But
Did he-
that's what all the kids are getting.
Did he?
You remember Derek Roberts, the old basketball coach? It's kind of like that old haircut.
Looks like it's a three-sided bowl cut.
Looks like he forgot to do the top of it.
There's a hit to Taven.
Oh!
Through the
Oh,
wickets.
boy.
Through the wickets.
Well, if he's going to play center, he's going to have to clean that up a little bit.
Hey, Taven's intimidating.
He could play quarterback, and that'd be hiked right through his legs.
Well, I'm not so sure he couldn't. Have you seen him throw?
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Taven Rich, quarterback next fall.
I think the kid can do anything he puts his mind to.
He's fast out there.
Oh, I got a question for you, speaking of fast. Who wins a foot race between Peyton Mangler and Liam Onen?
Actually,
At 90 feet.
we were talking about this. The question
This
behind
has
is
gone viral, Bowman.
is there a swing and run or just a straight foot race?
Straight foot race, I think, right, Kevin?
Nothing's really been decided.
Okay, we'll just say straight foot race.
I gotta give it to Liam. He's really quick and agile. He get that start, and I don't think Peyton has the speed to really catch up to him.
Okay. So that's one as far as appears for Liam.
Is Peyton on the? Everybody else got Peyton?
Tom does. Tom's a big believer in Peyton up here.
Oh, there's Kai.
Kai, flip your hair over so we can see how it's supposed to be. Well, you look like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
Her last name is Samsonite.
Swim.
Mary Samsonite.
Slippy, Slappy, Swenson, Swanson? Oh, it's right here in our suitcase. Samsonite. I was way off.
Remember that one time we took a moped ride up the mountains? That got a little chilly.
I remember my senior year, we used to take a bunch of the underclassmen's mopeds and go riding around before football games. And I remember Dave Piercy wrecked. Cut his hands all up.
Oh,
Could hardly.
hit by pitch.
He's mad, too. Jackson Kilberg. He's the kid that come in to close out the game in the first game, pitching.
Anyway, back to the Piercy.
Yeah, so he got all tore up. Could hardly play that night.
Aaron Bramer is really playing that gap.
Well, he got burned there. Dan. I was talking about Dave, his younger brother.
Okay.
He was in my class.
Lineman?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the rest of the season, Caden?
To be honest, I felt really comfortable at first base. I liked it. It's something new. I feel like with more practice, I can become.
There's a high fly ball.
Oh,
Bramer wasn't shaded enough in that gap. It's going to drop in between the left
all
fielder.
three runners are right next to each other.
Well, that's why Bramer was shading that way.
Yeah, not enough, though.
I like our lineup with me at first base. Obviously, I need to get a little bit better at the position for our lineup to reach that potential. But I like Hunter in the outfield.
Yeah, our outfield's
speed.
gotten even a lot faster now.
Kanan Hunter is top-notch speed, and that side of the field.
Well, it's good that you're embracing the change. It's not everyone would do that, especially as someone who's been out in left field for 2 years like you have
Yeah.
already. Well, 2.5 almost.
As long as it gives our team a better chance, I can't see why not. I wouldn't like it.
There's a strike from Hanson to start out number 14.
There are a lot of bugs in here.
So what are you looking forward to in the fall at William Penn?
The opportunities. I like to prove. I can't wait to prove myself and see where I can get and take myself as a baseball player and improve myself. And of course, see what the responsibilities are of being on my own.
Good luck.
I'm hoping my scholarship entails free cleaning of my clothes and
Nope, that ain't gonna happen.
free food is brought to my doorstep every 3 hours.
That sounds like that's gonna be a Kinsey problem.
Does she already have her weekends picked out? She's gonna come out.
No. She's busy as it is. I mean, she does a lot of things. I mean, we're both in town and we really don't hang out too much. We're both busy finding our shelf.
So,
But
did you talk to your friend of yours that got drafted by the Cubs in the 39th round last week? Is he going to sign or is he going to go to Missouri State?
ah,
I'm guessing in 39th round. Lawn and makes it look easy.
Oh, good, nice throw.
Nice throw. Would have had him. I'd like to see that.
I would hope he go to college. He's got a lot of potential though.
Hey, it's not unprecedented. A 39th rounder makes it to the show. I mean, I saw there's a kid for the Seattle Mariners that's pitching for them that was drafted 39th round.
Oh, yeah. It could happen.
The minor league life is just so, I don't know what the word is for it, but it's not the greatest. Doesn't really pay well.
Pays better than working at McDonald's.
I mean, if you're
And
in
it's more fun.
AAA, I
And it's
mean,
more fun.
some single A's are only making $12K a year. I mean, some players down there.
That's when you gotta have side hustles to pad your income.
All right, I think I'll let you go, and I'll bring up the next player.
I'm supposed to say that.
Well, I mean, I've already been up here
confusing
for an inning.
roles here.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for joining us, Caden. Hopefully, next time we have a reserve game, we can do this again. And good luck the rest of the season, and hope everything works out.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Bye, Caden.
No, send up Kane. Send up Ryan last, because he's already had a full game of talking.
Yep. What do you receive as a guest on the sheet? Typically, they give away items. Pizza Hut. Yeah.
A roof over my head, I guess, is what he is.
Well, I was thinking like gift certificate to Dairy Queen.
Hey, shut up down there. Send up Kane. Send up Kane.
I'm giving away vouchers for a 1-hour visit in Tom Grunwald's office. Talk about anything you want. Oh, here comes Ryan's already ready. Come up, look at him.
Yeah, Kane told him, go away.
Bryce shuts the door.
So North Scott gets 3 that inning. I still didn't change the scoreboard. I got lost. We're going to the bottom of the second, right? Everybody at home is going to be confused.
Bottom of the second.
All those people that watch. 8 of them again. 8 livers. Not too bad. Our ratings have more than doubled in one night. Is Brad coaching third this game?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a long walk for him.
So tomorrow night,
Yeah, we're going to Williamsburg.
going to Williamsburg.
We will not be live, though.
We won't be live.
It won't be live. We're going to be outdoors somewhere. It will be uploaded on Friday morning. So, yeah, no internet connection over there and don't have the MiFi. So, You should have seen that email chain today when I was talking to Kurt Ritchie, the athletic director over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, do you have room in your press box for some equipment and electrical plug-in and me and my partner? We don't have a press box over there. I'm like, really? I thought they did. They have a concession stand. I know that. So anyway, we'll be outside. Then he asked me if we were bringing our own table and chairs. I'm like, if I need to, I guess I can. He goes, oh, well, we'll figure something out. Okay.
Something you guys want to know about Mr. Kurt Ritchie is that his son-in-law was a starting right guard for the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, really?
Austin Blythe.
Huh. Oh, they send up Kai Coakley?
This plugged in?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Taven Rich up. Kai, what are you seeing from him here? What do you see?
Well, don't get shy once you put it on. Quit messing with the thing.
Put it on.
You gotta get the microphone in front of your face.
There's a ball.
What are you seeing out there with that snazzy haircut? Come on, this is how you get him to shut up at home. You put a headset on him, Chad. I want a Big Mac.
Number 2, please. To go.
Taven takes another ball. It's 2-1.
It's good that these kids get to play, so finally.
Yeah.
Not many reserve varsity games on the schedule.
What's Northeast going to be?
And Wallert's the other one, right?
Will Varsity be first that night or? No. Be JV Varsity. Yeah. So Taven Rich draws a walk, and that's going to bring up Bryce Hansen. Did Mom leave?
No.
She's still here.
Yeah.
Strike one.
Steal him. Watch second base come up.
Strike two.
Kai, go down that dugout and get Kane up here.
Can't go in the dugout.
Well, you can go by the dugout.
Want me? I'll
Yeah.
go get him.
Tell Kane to get his butt up here. Trying to give him some props.
There's a ball. Taven got a little pass catcher, but Taven unable to advance.
I want to see Taven steal second. There we go. Got a balk. He gets to go to second. Now I want to see him steal third.
Sharp curveball gets Bramer for strike three. That'll be 2 outs now. And that'll bring up Thane Chapin.
Also, Dixie must be DHing, huh? Comes out in the mound deck circle. Here comes Kane.
Big cut by Chapin. Just missed it. Nope. Another swing and a miss. 0-2 to Chapin.
Didn't Caden tell you to come up here?
What?
Didn't Caden tell you to come up here?
Yeah, I was talking.
Oh. Balk
And
again.
another balk.
And he almost hit thing.
There was a curveball too. So now we're going to run in scoring position with 2 outs.
I want to see him steal home. This has worked twice now. I wanted to steal second and steal third. And we got 2 balks, so we'll steal home. So we're joined now by another senior Kane Cop, and Kane, been a little better, nicer season with some more wins finally, huh?
Yeah. It's good to get those wins.
Oh, called strike 3.
There goes the threat.
End the bottom of the second.
But so you're off to Kirkwood in a couple months.
Yep.
What's your plans?
I'm going to go to Kirkwood to study elementary education and then transfer to Iowa from there.
Be a teacher, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Were you always a good student? Did you mind your teachers?
Not really.
See, that's why you're going to become a teacher. Now you know how to catch them in everything they do, right?
Yep.
Is it a little chilly out there tonight in the first game playing?
Yeah, it was pretty windy. Sitting in the dugout now, it's even colder.
Right.
Yeah.
Something you're not used to.
No.
Tomorrow night's not supposed to be much warmer. It's supposed to be around 70. I think 69, 70 at game time. So be a little adjustment.
Got some weather.
I prefer it hot when I play baseball. I like to sweat.
Yeah.
So I like nights like tonight where it's kind of cold.
I don't.
I did.
No.
I don't like the heat.
I feel like I just can't. When it's not warm, I can't get loose. Nothing flows right.
So you gonna not try out for any sports at Kirkwood at all, or are you thinking
I'm going to try out for the golf team.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't they place like nationally?
Yeah.
Real good golf team.
Yep.
So what else you do in the summer for fun?
Nothing much. Maybe try to find a job before I go to college.
Chasing the girls around.
Yeah.
Were you out with the crew last night late?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what all did you guys do at the softball field now?
Did you get anything done?
No, not much.
Tonight would have been a better night weather. Gone.
Oh.
Yeah. The girls kind of protected the field with water balloons and.
That's kind of fun though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I saw water balloons over there, but I didn't know what they were for.
There's Taven Rich's next chance.
Yeah.
Fields it clean. He's all confident now. Steps on the bag for the first out.
So last night you had a little bit of a rough outing. It seemed like you just couldn't get loose at all.
My stuff wasn't good at all.
The curveball looked sharp.
Had some bite to
Early.
it.
Yeah, early looked good.
Arm was kind of sore.
Well, you never admit to that. Come on now. Are you playing long catch every day?
Yeah.
As
I
a,
try to throw as long as I can.
as a pitcher, that's the best thing you can. Even if it's a little bit sore, do what you can on that. And then go see Brent and get some shocks.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the team as a whole so far this season?
I feel like we're doing pretty good. It's a change to have that winning mentality going in instead of going in
we're
hoping we're winning. So it's a change. It's a good change.
Hoping not to get run rolled and
Yeah.
that kind of mentality that
Now we show
kind
up.
of got used to for a while.
We show up to win now. So
Hey, get one of those little meals I take you
There's a
Uh-oh.
high fly
Lynn's
ball.
going to take that out of here.
Yeah, foul.
Oh, no, stayed in. Stayed in. It's getting windy now, though. The wind's really
Oh,
picked
there's
up.
there's one little cloud coming right through
I
here.
think there's some. Whoa, listen to it now.
it's supposed to rain in like 10 minutes, is what Ray said.
Look at that. Oh, look at it blowing in. Will you look at that?
Can I be like Jim? Should I be like Jim Cantor and go outside and have the wind blow my hair and
Just
stuff?
look at it. So the other thing I noticed is, we've had a really good student section at most of the games tonight. Little Bear, where are they at? Do you know what's going on? Where's everybody?
No clue.
The weather? You think it's the
Probably,
weather?
probably the weather, yeah.
I mean, some of the diehards were here, but
Is that maybe why our ratings doubled tonight? Maybe they're watching,
yeah, everybody's
watching
probably at
us.
home. They're probably all gathered in Becker's basement or something watching it.
Yeah.
No, AJ was here.
I
I've
know,
seen him.
but maybe that's where they're at now. Well, will you look at that?
Yeah, I feel like this is a U-Trip game in March.
Yeah, 2 outs here, Stoffen batting. Hanson pitching. Taven at first.
So what are you looking forward to most about going to college?
Social aspect of it, getting to meet new people. Not really the schoolwork as
Getting
much,
away from
but
home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to kind of get out and learn how to, you know, be responsible for yourself.
Mhm.
You know, that's probably the best way I can put it. Just, you know, you're kind of making your own decisions. And
Best advice I could give you, because I learned this the hard way, is if you're going to go to school, go to school.
Mhm.
Put in the work. I
Yeah.
didn't, and it showed. So that's the best piece of advice I can give a kid that's going to college. You know, I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes high school curriculum doesn't challenge everybody at the same level, and that's kind of the trap I fell into. It kind of came easy to me, but when I went to college, I found out that was not the way to handle things.
Yeah.
really, wind's really picked up here.
Who else we got down there on the bench? It's not playing.
Ryan, Cannon,
Ryan Cannon,
Peyton.
Let's send Cannon up.
All right.
I appreciate you coming up, Kane. And
Yep.
if we get
Yeah.
another reserve game, I think we're going to try and do this for you guys and
All right.
here and there at least one more time. And I appreciate it. And
Yep.
good luck the
All right.
rest of the
Yep.
season.
Good luck.
Thank
Ken.
you.
Thank you.
Can I throw a suggestion or some advice your way?
Are they not even bringing their fielders out? Or are they just figure out who's going to go play
They
where?
do this every year.
Yeah. Okay, you get to ask your kid all the questions. I had to ask my kid all the questions.
Couldn't think of anything.
It's not easy to do interviews on the fly, is it?
No.
It's kind of like my coach's shows. I just show up and rattle stuff off. And the coach looks at you with like this look like, what are you talking about? He's not even paying attention to me now, see?
Yeah.
Thanks, Kaner.
Well, there's no paint. 78, huh?
Well, you just look at it. Look at it.
Oh!
Dixie Solomon up here swings and misses.
Swing and a miss.
0-1 count, I believe.
Is he naturally that way, or is he just...
No, he just does it to be funny.
Alright, okay. Did I miss the first pitch?
Yeah, swing and miss. Definitely. Oh, fouls it off
heads
right
up.
at CP. Just missed him.
Heads up.
CP with the quick movement to get out of the way.
Heads up in the dugout.
What does CP run 40 in, Kevin? Is it still 4.7? 4.7, 4.8? Whatever, yeah. He controls it.
Oh,
Foul ball.
stays alive.
Almost looks like catcher interference.
He's not getting cheated up there. He's going
No.
swinging.
He's here to hit.
So is Clayton an extra hitter in the
I think
lineup?
we're not. Is Mitchell and Hunter not hitting, and these two are? I think is what we're doing here.
Gotcha. Here comes Superstar.
Oh, good eye by Dixie. Okay, Clay, you can shut that off. There's the
Oh,
next.
stand in there and take
Curveball
it.
got away from him. Dixie.
Stay back, big boy.
Dixie looking like Ricky Waters going over the middle for a screen pass. Ducked out of the way. Alligator arms.
I bet he should bunt here. That would shock everybody. He'd get on. Swing it.
Oh, get out of here! I thought the wind was going to carry it, but no. Look at him look back. Oh, good hustle. So we're joined by Cannon Coakley here.
Hello.
So Cannon, how was the weather first game?
Not bad.
Cannon thought it was a little cold. He says it's pretty cold in the dugout right now.
It was playable.
It's baseball. It's always playable, even if there's 2 feet of snow on the ground.
So there's been a lot of discussion about the new first baseman tonight. What your thoughts on him?
Couldn't dig that first one out on for you.
I think that was a smart move by you to test him right away
Yeah.
and kind of know what you got. You know, bounce one over to him, and
I scored at E6, by the way.
so I wouldn't do that again. Next time I'd probably just throw it in the air.
Yeah.
He did answer the question
Which one?
about what he thinks about the first baseman.
He deflected.
No, we need definitive answers. This is live.
And he said he was one of the, he said he thought it was one of the best 9 we had.
He's about as good as option as any.
So you look like you're seeing the ball pretty well tonight.
That's not
Yeah.
fair. Throw a curveball to him.
3 walks, got robbed of a hit.
Mhm.
You believe an outfielder diving for a ball? That upset you?
Yeah.
Is that all you got? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Carl, you like
So-
that mustard?
The last pitcher that you faced, Jack Kilberg, I played against him for years in the Prairie League. His dad.
I was gonna say.
His dad, not him. His dad, Charlie Kilberg. He's always a good player for Zwingle.
Wait, did you find
So CP looking sharp up. Oh, it gets called out in the corner. Not happy about it. Look at him. He's going to take a little jog around the halo. Back in. Yeah, he's mad. Look at him. Hustle back. Don't want to be seen right now. He's upset about that. So here comes leadoff hitter Thomas Crosland.
We have a catcher's interference alert.
Oh, look at
Uncorks one into left.
He's going to bring up Jack Bowman. I think J-Bo he goes by.
So, Cannon, what are you looking forward to in college in the fall? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's been a topic of a discussion the first couple of months. So, are you interested? Is there one particular school out there you're interested in?
Not really right now.
Not really right now.
So you got to play a little first base, I think, in the Davenport game, Davenport North game.
So, who hasn't played there?
Kane.
So you've played every position now on the field. What's your favorite,
I like shortstop.
and how come?
I don't know.
Oh, get out of here!
That's carrying.
Oh, he went out! Just foul! Kevin, did you ever hit one that far?
Thought he had that one.
Kevin, the career leader in home runs at Maquoketa High School with 38.
All of a sudden, all these varsity guys start saying, I want to start playing right now.
That wind is really blowing strong there, too. Hit it there again.
All you got to do is get it up in the air right now. I used to love batting practice on these kind of days.
Yeah, now they're going away from him. Not going to let him turn on one again.
Love to throw batting practice on days like today. Nothing like a good old confidence builder for kids.
Come on, Jack. Get in there, hold another one. Oh, let it hit you.
So, Cannon, a couple kids that come up before you thought that maybe they were out too late last night and it might have affected their performance today. You seem to get home a lot earlier than them.
Yeah.
They kept it going for a little while, huh?
Yeah. They had to get them back.
Did they get them back then or not? Did they get anything back?
Yeah,
they did. They had
they
to wait,
put
they had to
stuff
wait
on the
them out
field.
till 1 o'clock in the morning to be able to do anything.
So if you could pick anywhere in the batting order you wanted to hit, where would it be?
Third.
Oh, third, okay. Do you seem to see a lot of off-speed pitches in that spot?
Ooh, good swing.
Yeah.
Are you picking up curveballs?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you got to be aggressive on those fastballs when you get them in that spot. So tomorrow's Williamsburg. You know anything about them?
No.
Oh,
I'll get the scouting report from Caden Scott tomorrow.
Is he doing that?
Yep.
Well, I think their top 2 pitchers pitched Monday, so I don't think we'll face them. So, is it raining? Yep, it's starting to rain. Well, Ken, anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
Cannon, you are so talkative. You ate up all your time.
Yeah.
You're just a kid that just won't shut the heck up.
What do you think of Taven here at first? What do you think of his performance so far?
He's done decent.
He's done a nice job.
So Williamsburg is 5-9. They
swept Benton, right?
They swept Vinton and Baton. They have been swept by DeWitt, Beckman, and West Delaware. Non-conference, they have. Oh, they lost the game to they split with Independence as well.
So they're very similar to us.
And they lost 3-2 to Denison Schwelswig. And lost just 3-0 to Davenport West. So,
was there any discussion of doing anything to get back at the girls tonight while they were away? That's a no comment.
well, they're watching on the way home.
Yeah, they probably are. They're in Williamsburg tonight. So.
We have a snitch on the team now.
Hi, softball team.
What was I going to say? Oh, did you hear the big news? Special driver tonight or tomorrow for one of the Suburbans.
You?
Yeah, you riding with me or?
We'll see.
Good answer. No, I'm going the other one. Who's not going to be there? Brad?
Well, we need 3 drivers.
Oh, because we're taking Suburbans, I see.
Yeah. Riding luxury.
Which one are you getting?
Well, if you do well, you want to ride home with me. If you don't, you probably want to ride with somebody else.
Yeah.
I will be going RVing tomorrow. Taking the father-in-law.
Still raining a little harder now. I can see it in the wind. I just didn't like playing in this cold weather.
I didn't like it when it was raining. I like the good 65 degrees. Not too cold, not too hot.
There's a line drive up the middle.
Yeah, let's shave some ear off your ear.
So did you recognize any of these kids out here for North Scott tonight, Cannon?
Yeah. Griffin Wilder.
Yeah.
Talked to him a little bit.
Did
Caleb.
You? He remember you, Griffin, or not?
I don't think he remembered me. Like Caleb Sile.
Yeah. So Cannon and Griffin played in Kansas City that year in the 11U World Series? And then
are you this talkative in the huddle?
We don't have huddles.
No, for football he's talking. Oh yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have
we don't have
huddles.
huddles.
We don't have huddles for football.
That's why I'm asking. Is this why you don't talk? Because you don't have a huddle?
Yeah.
We need to start huddling up so Cannon can talk.
What'd Coach say? He said, you guys go run around and I'll throw it to one of you.
Is that what this one is?
You 2 go left, you 2 go right, and somebody cut across the middle.
Caden, you just go deep.
And if I get scared, I'm just going to run behind Taven.
So your coach over there has already given me permission when in between series you come up to the booth to do interviews, and it's about the last series. Just be on head on a swivel in case something happens. You have to run back down on the field.
Okay. Yeah.
I kid, Kevin. I kid.
No talking to the press during football season. No social media.
Yeah, shut down his Twitter, will you?
Does that include Snapchat?
InstaChat, isn't it?
Instagram.
Instaface chat.
I think it's InstaChat. Snapgram?
Well, who should we talk to next? Because Cannon is just, I got to shut him
Jack.
up.
Jack?
Sure.
Yeah, send Jack up.
Send up Jack. Thanks, Cannon. Cannon Coakley. You got 2 more years of him.
I like that. Yeah, just go run around. I'll throw it to somebody.
It's kind of what it ends up looking like at times.
He's ready. He's ready now.
You ready, Kai?
You know, because as soon as I turn it on, he'll shut up.
Well, Kai, I had a memory pop up on my Facebook page yesterday. It was at the Betplex from last year this time, and you threw 1 hitter against North Scott. Beat them 10-0
Oh, yeah.
in 5 innings. What? Any thoughts on that game?
No.
Was it kind of nice to beat North Scott that day, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our first win, that's why.
Yeah. What'd you get that day?
game won
Cheeseburger.
MVP.
You got an MVP.
I had a cheeseburger.
More importantly, where were you last night at 8:20 p.m.?
Don't look at your dad. Answer the question.
You know where you were at. You were right next to Kevin's house. Remember? We went to TP and then
Got into the gated community. You got through security somehow.
that's a gate community.
Gated community.
They gate
Gated
that.
community.
They gate that after my parents moved out.
That's what happened. We finally got rid of them. They want them coming back.
She's probably listening right now.
Bobby Gavin.
That's Kevin Bowman and Bob Gavin were behind that.
Scott Spalding, I believe.
Yup.
Nice little neighborhood. That's gonna be right to. Oh, look at that! Snagged her.
Had a kid.
Hadn't played perfectly.
And he's going to be out at second.
He leave too soon?
He never went back.
Oh, he thought
He
oh,
just
did?
kept
I thought
going.
He did.
No, he just kept going.
So 2 outs.
Yeah. I wonder. I didn't even look to see if the third base coach was trying to hold him up or not, but. Well,
Now
no,
we're gonna go for the triple play. Oh, we didn't get it.
there was nobody tagging up.
Nice, just have a triple play.
Was there anybody tagging up at third?
Yeah, there was somebody on third.
Oh, okay. So it should be 4-0 then.
So
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
sorry, Kevin's distracted. Mary's up here.
You move into a gated community, and that's what happens.
They're all snuggled up here.
Would you like to be Mary's pool boy this summer? She has an opening.
He just found out last night you had a pool.
Well, now I know why you're in the community.
He knows I know I'm going when it gets hot this year.
Better than swimming in Otter Creek.
We got a creek and a pond.
So, Mary, what's your favorite sport?
All the above.
Oh boy, the hesitation. I'll have to ask her some other time when Kevin's not around.
She was the official scorer for Midland softball team in 1989, 1990. What year was it?
The official score?
1991. Official score. She can keep a scorebook.
That's a good skill set to have.
It's been a long time. Probably not good at it anymore.
Plus, some way, somehow, she had Ryan Grunwald in 4th grade, and he passed on to hit it. Right, Mary, what the most difficult student you had?
There's a line drive to drop in front of Liam. Runner's gonna go first to third. Mary, did you play sports in high school?
I did not.
She did not. Okay. So what'd you do for fun?
I went to all the activities.
She went to all the okay. She was an athletic supporter, an activity supporter.
You didn't ask her where she graduated from. This is.
Oh yeah, where did you graduate from?
Fort Dodge St. Edmunds.
Fort
And
Dodge.
their nickname is?
Gales.
Fort Dodge St. Edmund Gales.
Has that been in trivia night?
It could be.
I mean, could be. I thought it was over.
Well, there's always another trivia night. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the football. It could be Tom Grunwald's visitation trivia night.
Ooh,
Really?
well, gotta keep this one moving here.
Had to block that one, but it's a strike, huh?
Is it Gales or Fighting Gales?
Can a gale be a fighting gale?
It's like a little leprechaun, isn't it?
So you graduated from Fort Dodge.
What's there to do in Fort Dodge on a weeknight?
On a weeknight or a weekend?
Oh, okay, we'll go weekend. Let's go rough here.
Drive around.
So basically, Maquoketa 1980.
I spent some time in Fort Dodge in my childhood.
You did?
Where's that even at?
I had an aunt that lived there for a while, my mom's sister. And I don't remember where her husband worked, but she ran a kids' clothing store called Kids Corner or something like that.
Wasn't there an ice cream factory there that was big?
Yeah, the creamery.
So is that Kids Corner with double K?
It was K's, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Kids Corner or something like that. Ah.
I guess Jack didn't want to come up, huh?
Yeah, we haven't got another. So I'm getting there may be some retaliation from the boys tonight on the softball girls for some actions.
How about you just get a good night's rest and go beat Williamsburg tomorrow? I'll take that instead.
So this is going to bring to bat number 21, Keaton Murphy.
So we're only about an hour on time limit here, right? So about 30 minutes left, or
Boy, Cardinals lost 9-0 tonight.
to the Marlins?
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
That happens. It's 162 game season.
Marlins.
You're gonna lose to them eventually.
Marlins.
Called strike 2.
Called strike 2. Two outs, 2 on,
2 outs, 2 on.
3 on, 2-2 count.
See? Bases loaded.
Mickle catching. Hanson pitching, and Bryson's pitched pretty well.
Yeah.
Throwing strikes. How many people we got watching right now, Dale?
Well, there are showing this many listening to you yawn.
So now we got full count with 2 outs. So the runner's gonna be on the move on the pitch.
It's never good when you can just go this many. Oh.
Strike 3 called.
Baby.
And that's gonna end the top of the 4th. He's not having a good night. So, Mary, you've watched a lot of Maquoketa football. What's your favorite game of all time? Couldn't name it.
2018 Waller.
Kevin, do you have a favorite?
Favorite game?
Yeah. It'd be the Zach Bellendier 500-yard night. No.
I mean, that was a nice game, but it's not one. I think that most of them that come to my head are the tough losses.
Yeah.
As opposed to, thanks for bringing that up, Mary. I really trying to get past that.
What'd she say?
Union.
Oh yeah.
Union.
Yeah.
See what you started. Now he's gonna have a happy home to go to now.
I gotta say, maybe Billy Beach's 300-some yards rushing in 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Anamosa, that was just a crazy night.
What about the night?
Kind of sticks out would be when we played Anamosa again, and it was at home. And this would have been Brian Giesel was playing defensive end, and he had like 4 sacks on the first 5 plays. And Anamosa was chalking it this year. They just wanted to spread the ball and throw it. And so we kept on moving them out farther and farther, and their tackle not even touching them. So he gets set, tackle gets set, Brent sets up, and the tackle takes 4 steps out like he's in motion. And we're like, hey, you can't do that to the official. The official's like, that's a tight end, isn't it? No, that's not. It's a tackle. We'll get it next time. And we're already up. It's first quarter, and we're up like 28-0, but it's one of those games I really enjoyed.
You know, another one that I enjoyed, I think I was doing chains, it was against Solon maybe 3 years
That was a
ago.
ball.
Last time we played.
Yeah, and Kyle Schiffer had the 2 deep touchdown catches.
Yeah, double corner out.
That was a fun game, I thought.
Thanks, Kai. Thanks, buddy.
I know.
Is Peyton up here to get interviewed?
Peyton?
I don't know.
Oh, Peyton,
I
need
guess
to
he is
talk to you
now.
before you leave, too.
They want me to do it. Jack refuses to come.
Okay, then we'll take you next. You were next on the list anyway.
Did we almost have a power outage? Did power just blinking here?
Yeah, we're joined by a junior. Oh, you're a sophomore, aren't you?
Yeah.
Jeez, he knows how to talk into the microphone. I've had it all tuned up for all the last one. I could barely get him to even speak. You're joined by sophomore Peyton Mangler. Peyton, so far it's been a pretty decent season. How are you feeling about it?
Feeling pretty good. There's some stuff we got to clean up, but overall it's pretty good.
So, what's your favorite memory so far this year?
I think that's the first save I got this year. My first save against, it would have been our first win. Clear Creek Amana, I think it was. Up 1-0. Cannon started.
Yeah.
Well, our first one was against Tipton.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true.
So, on a scale of 1 being the slowest and 10 being the fastest, where do you have Liam on in?
Liam Onen?
Yeah.
I've heard that I apparently can beat him. I don't agree with that.
No, that's only one person that believes in him. And you just ruined his night. But Grunwald is over there like, I'm going to be bleeding money.
I think Liam's a pretty fast guy. I really don't think.
Well, let's do this. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you have Liam?
Well, that's like going to Kentucky Derby, laying your money down, and the horse lays down and takes a nap at the starting gate.
Would you put Liam at a 6?
Liam's a 7, I think.
A 7. So
7.
where do you put yourself?
Not a 7. No, not an 8. Definitely below a 7.
Well, you know, Tom clocked you tonight on your walk, and you were at 7.6 seconds down to first base on the walk. So
that's pretty good. I mean, that's what a walk's for,
and Liam was
though.
8.2, 8.3, somewhere in there on his walk.
I just like to get down there and take the batting gloves off.
Ooh, almost beat it out.
He almost came off the bag, too.
So we decide when this race is going to take place yet, or?
I really don't think it is.
I don't think tonight's a great night for it.
If you do it tonight, you're going to have to do it on the infield. Okay, so this is what everybody's been waiting for right here. Taven Rich. Oh, just missed it. We got to see Jack Bowman's home run. Cleared defense and left.
And he made a nice catch.
Yeah, he did. Here's the next to Taven. That's low. I'm calling it. He's going to hit a home run right here.
Yeah, so Jack hits home run. His dad won't put the run on the scoreboard.
That curled around the pole. That was fair.
Ooh, that was a nice pitch.
Yeah, Taven not fooled. He was just taken. He wanted to see it once before he swings at it now. So right fielder's playing way too shallow for him.
He thought that was strike 3. He's already into the dugout.
Yeah, that was inside. So 2-2, 2 outs. Taven Rich up. And here is the
swing and a miss.
Missed it.
Still doing
So
yards
Peyton,
in the summertime, Peyton?
I am not.
No more mowing?
No. Actually, it was convenient that I stopped that once I could drive. No, I started working at Frenzy and then haven't since. They closed.
Took over the mowing.
My brother did.
Okay. Not Grandpa Denny?
No. Grandpa's got bad hips and bad everything.
Well, we got a new pitcher here. Peyton, why don't you walk us through what he throws? And
Thane, I think he showed us a changeup in his bullpen. Fastball and changeup.
Well, there's a changeup right there.
Well, he's already better than my kid on that first pitch.
So there is a good contingent of fans still here. All senior girl.
Stands are
Junior
full.
girls. Junior and senior girls.
These bleachers are full of
Yeah.
water.
So plenty of seats available if anyone wants to come up and catch the last inning.
What'd you think of your new first baseman tonight?
He did well. Real well. Got hit by a couple balls that were pretty hard.
Yeah?
Just kept him in front, got the out.
Roger Dorn like.
Thought that was me. Calling him that. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, you're right. What inning are we in? Top of the fifth?
Top of the fifth. So what are you seeing from Williamsburg for tomorrow night? What's your...
The previous years we played pretty well against them, and from what I heard this year, they beat a couple good teams by a lot of runs, so it should be a pretty good game.
They look very similar to us so far, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I've heard they hit the ball pretty well, put it in play. Just gotta throw strikes and let your defense feel behind you.
Who's pitching tomorrow night?
I think Mitchell and myself.
Going for 3-0 on the season, aren't you?
I am.
Chapin's first pitch is a nice little drop down off speed
That
pitch.
was a splitter.
In their first strike.
Splitter dropped in.
This is where it's where you show your wares and can work your way into some varsity action, for some of these kids.
He's got 5 pitches.
Throw them all.
That was the cutter. I saw it cut back, so hasn't thrown the fastball yet. Heard he never gave up a run in Little League. Here's the next. There's the fastball.
Oh, fouled off.
They couldn't catch up to it. He's late on it. It's fouling off to play to the right side. So 1-2 now.
I'd like to do a Harry Carey shout out. They're watching in Maquoketa, Iowa right now on the 70-inch big screen in my living room.
Now, he throws a little slider slurve curveball. Probably going to drop that in here on the outside part. There it is. Oh, he's got too far outside. Good break on it.
Has he got a screwball?
Well, he throws a knuckle curve, too. But I didn't see him throw that when he's warming up. So I think he's going to try and surprise him with the fastball here on the outside part.
What about my favorite pitch when I pitch?
Oh, no, that was change up there. Change up dropped in, a little low. Usually they chase that pitch, but Field was able to hold off.
He had varsity. He's part of the varsity rotation, too.
This Field kid spent a lot of time at the Greenwald Baseball Academy.
Yeah, he's going to walk.
Yeah. That's probably a smart move by Thane. Just going to pitch around him.
Well, if you're Thane, you got 110 pitches. You might as well use them all.
Yeah, you can't take them home with you, Can't take them home with you.
I mean, the poor kid hasn't pitched in how many years? Did he pitch last year in level 2 a little bit?
I didn't make it to any of those.
Oh,
quick pitched him.
Almost dropped in that strike zone there.
So, Peyton, what's your favorite position to play?
I like pitching a lot. Probably my favorite.
And if you get bad anywhere in the order, we've asked this to a couple kids. What spot would that be?
I like where I bat. 6-hitter. Pretty good spot. You don't see a whole lot of off-speed first pitch. A lot of fastballs that you can drive.
My favorite spot was always 2, hitting second.
I hit second for a while in my baseball career.
What's it like with your dad after the game at home? Does he talk about the game, or is it just you don't talk about it?
Talk about what I did wrong.
What you did wrong.
We talk about just hitting and things I can improve on with hitting, and sometimes we talk about pitching if I throw, or like the errors that I make, like how I can improve, just about improvement and getting better. Otherwise, nope, just kind of son on dad. Here he's a coach. There he's a dad.
Do you have a favorite administrator?
I really I don't know. I don't. They all just do so much.
Just
and
say Verbeck. That's a safe answer right now.
they all do so much for the school. I think they all equally contribute. Very nice.
Well, we know that's not true.
In what ways do you see Grunwald contributing?
Tom, he's always there. The last day of school, he didn't say hi to me. I saw him 3 times.
But he was there.
He was there, though.
So that new plan he's trying was working, it sounds like.
You do know he has vision problems?
I
so
do.
You're aware?
Yes.
Was he squinting when you walked past him? Because if he wasn't squinting, he's not going to see you, even if you're right in front of him.
Yeah, he's always squinting.
So I heard you're playing football this year.
I do not plan on playing football this year, no. I want to really focus on baseball over the fall and play some fall tournaments and league.
You had a great offer from the head football coach.
I did.
I heard you had a really good offer from the head football coach.
Yeah, it was a good offer.
What was that offer?
To be the scout team quarterback.
Oh my gosh, that does sound fun.
I thought he was going to put you as a slot receiver.
Not fast enough for that, I don't think. But
I didn't even mean to lead him to the water on that one, but he just walked right in and stomped on it.
that's a lot of things I'm going to do over the off season in the fall and stuff too, is work on getting faster.
Kevin, does scout team quarterback get a jersey?
What did I tell you? Peyton was going.
Hey, I was a scout team quarterback for a year. I got to do the signals and stuff. I felt important.
Guaranteed not to get hit.
That's right.
Yeah.
I told him I'd get him all the athletic tape that he wanted. Practice, visors, you name it.
You know, football would help you with your speed too.
Kai, what's the new helmet?
Speed Flex that I like.
Does he get a Speed Flex helmet?
We-
Most of ours are,
Yeah, have those.
I'm going to say almost all the varsity kids will be in a $400 flex helmet.
Speed Flex. I didn't like Speed Flex.
I think our goal here is by the end of this interview to talk Peyton into playing football.
If we ever get helmets, if we ever get where you can talk to the quarterback in the,
That'd be nice. You put that.
can we get those up in the booth too, so we know?
Cannon, this is Dad. We're on KMAQ. What do you want for dinner tonight again?
Left, cut left, right, go
Put your right arm up for hot dogs. Put your left arm up for frozen pizza. Oh, it's 3rd and goal. Okay.
Yeah, Field uses his speed here to steal home when the Cardinals weren't looking.
Can we get 3-way radios? That way we can talk to you, Coach Bowman, on the sideline as well too.
So who are you playing with in the fall, Peyton?
I think Dusty Rogers Baseball Academy up in Dubuque. Played with him in the spring and liked everything. Bunch of great teammates and good experience. So
Was Caleb Banowitz on that team?
he was.
You know he hit 5 home runs last night.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
5 consecutive at bats.
He hit 5 home runs.
Mm-hmm. Got 10 on the year now. Cal Wheat. Yeah.
Hit 4 in the
East
first
Buck.
game, and then
East Buchanan. Yeah.
4 in the first game, and then led off of the first at bat in the second game with 1. 5 straight at bats.
Yeah, he's leading the state in home runs right now.
You got to hit batsman down here, so
Hits Kilberg. He's mad at him for closing out.
that's the
first
second
game.
time he's been hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's why he's getting
That's why
upset.
he's mad.
I'd
Who's
be
that
getting
now?
upset too. I mean, only Ryan Grunwald can sit here and get hit by pitches after pitch after pitch and not get upset. So Peyton, what do you want to do? What do you want to study when you go to college? Are you going to go to college? I should probably ask that first.
I
nowadays.
am gonna go to college. I don't know what I want to study. I kind of want to stay in the baseball field, so like a scout, or
You don't need to go to college for that.
it's true, but
I'll save your parents some
I can
dough
teach
right
you that
now.
sitting up here. You got a school picked out?
I do not. Still got a couple years to think about it, so
He's pretty good at involvement.
Oh, almost had another one.
Siles hit a double to deep left, and I think he hit the one to right that Jack snagged last at
No,
bat.
why they got some of their varsity kids, you know?
Well, they don't have enough.
You sure about that? It's North Scott, for God's sakes.
There was the cutter.
Back Doherty by that one.
Been
Huh?
his most consistent pitch here this inning.
So Jack didn't want to come up here, huh?
I think so. I don't know.
I just saw lightning.
Cover home.
And I think what they're doing here is they want the infielders to throw across to keep their arms loose. That's why they let the runners go to second and third.
Yeah, he just saw it. They're probably going to call the game here, right?
Yeah, this is going to be it. So we should get the win since we're the home team, I believe.
We're going to make them come back and finish this inning, right?
So, Peyton, if you don't want to do tarps or anything or rake, you can just stay up here on the headset.
Well, thanks for joining us, too, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, I'm going to miss the handshake, too.
Oh, yeah.
You going to have to run extra for that?
I don't think so.
All right.
Wouldn't hurt me.
All right, well, we're going to shut things down, too, because I'd like to go home and see my father-in-law, who I haven't seen in quite a while, so looking forward to that.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks, Peyton, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.